Hey Kate, so you wanted the something to happen every time that the score is a multiple of five, as I recall. So what I did is I just created a real simple little game. So there's just a canvas, and on my canvas is a ball. All right, so that's the only thing that I've got going. Every time that the ball is going to hit any edge, the score is going to go up. All right. So just a simple way of having that score change. So how do you figure out if it's a multiple of five? So with this operator here called modulus, and what that does is it's kind of like division. Usually when we divide one number by another, we're interested in how many times does the divisor go into a particular number. So 12 divided by 3 goes in 4 times. So there's four times that it goes in, or 13 divided by 4 goes in 3 times with 1 left over. Well, in some cases, we want to know how many times does it go in. That's a very important thing for in mathematics. But sometimes we don't care how many times it goes in. We care about what's the remainder. And that's what you want to do. All right. So you want to know every time that it's a multiple of 5 or 100 or some value, depending on how often you increase your score. 5 is a pretty low number. But anyway, one guy's opinion. So modulus is the way of doing that. So we're going to divide a number, not edge, but the score. So the score is going to constantly go up throughout the game. So it's just going to keep on increasing. If we divide it by a number, say 5, again, so if it was 100, well, that goes in 20 times. We're not really interested in that. What we're interested in is what is the remainder. So this is going to simply return the remainder. So it's going to be a number between 0 and 4, right? So that there's no other possibility when you divide one number by 5 that the remainder could be anything, can't be 5 because goes in, that would be a whole nother time, right? So the total number of values is going to be starting at 0 and be 1 less than whatever we're dividing by. So something modulus 100, that's going to give us a range of numbers between 0, if it's a multiple of 100, and 99. All right, so this is simply, it's just a mathematical, it's like adding two numbers together. We're going to be dividing, but we're concerned about the remainder. So how do we know when that's a multiple of 5? Well, when the remainder is 0, it goes in exactly. Let's see if I can do this again here. Copy, paste. So if it goes in exactly evenly, then there is no remainder. So that is something that you want to replicate. Modulus, the score, modulus some number, I think you said 5. If that equals 0, then you know that the score is a multiple of 5. That's what you're going to test. And then I've forgotten what you were wanting to do if that was the case. So the speed of the ball is going to go up, or you wanted another life. So the life, I'm going to increase my life variable by 1 if that's the case, and should be off to the races. Hope that makes sense. I'll send you a link to the Zoom meeting for tomorrow, and I'll see you at 9:30. Okay, bye.